Hi, I'm Scott Womble, and this is your 2-minute tip on biblical interpretation. Today, I want to share with you a very simple but a very profound truth, and it's this. Every text means something. Believe it or not, if you can remember that, and if you can be committed to that, it is going to change the way you read the Bible. Every now and then, all of us fall victim to problems that impede our learning. First, sometimes we run across a text we just don't understand, and so we just ignore it and move on. When we do that, we deprive ourselves of the rich learning that takes place when we study God's Word. Listen, the meaning of the text is not beyond our grasp, so just dive in. Second, sometimes we make the mistake that we call selectivity. What I mean by that is we select one passage over another. Now think about what I'm saying. We're either implying that we think one is right and one is wrong, or one is better than the other. Either way, this is a gross mistake to make when you're reading the Bible. Let me give you an example. If you're a complementarian, you might like 1 Corinthians 14:34 because it's there where Paul says women should be silent. But egalitarians will point out that just 3 chapters before that, Paul says that women were praying and prophesying. We can't make the mistake of being selective, as if one is right and one is wrong. We have to investigate and try to understand what in the world was Paul trying to communicate. The end result of these mistakes that we can make is that we'll quote verses that will support our positions and we'll completely ignore other verses. That's selectivity, and that creates big problems when you're reading God's Word. Now stop and think about that, because that should really bother you. Remember what I said at the outset. Every text means something. And if it's in God's Word, it's there for a reason. And how are we going to grow if we ignore passages that we don't understand, confuse us, or just make us a little bit uncomfortable? Every text means something, and God is calling us to learn with humility. Well, I hope this 2-minute tip has been a blessing to you. God bless, and go shine the light for Jesus.